Today I'm going to help you a lot with your problems with frequent urination, especially at night. There are some very special vitamins that can help you a lot. Today I'm going to tell you about it. Also, I'm going to tell you what is the probably number one cause why you have frequent night urination. Why do you have frequent night urination? There are many causes, but the most common are insulin resistance and diabetes. The problem is that a large number of people have problems with insulin and the sugar without being aware of it. You must know that high concentration of sugar in the body significantly impairs the function of the brain and the nerves. And it is the brain and the nerves that are responsible for the normal function of the bladder and urination. Once again, please understand that the function of the brain and the nerves affect the normal function of the urination. That is probably the number one cause why you get so often, especially at night, for urination. Insulin problem, sugar problem affects your nervous system. That means that we with special vitamins must get in the core of the problems with the nerves and the brain. Once again, with the type 1 and type 2 diabetes, the body tries to get rid of unused glucose through your urine, causing frequent urination and large volume of urine. Frequent night urination is after the problem of insulin function, insulin resistance, peripheral neuropathy, and diabetes. And what do you want to help you? You want to enter the body with the most important vitamins for the brain and nerve function, and that is of course vitamin B complex, especially vitamin B1 that is also called thiamine. This is probably the best vitamin that can help you a lot with the nerves, with the brain function, and also with frequently night urination. Those vitamins are building blocks of the nerves, especially the sheath around the nerves called Myelin sheath. Vitamin B is a coenzyme that body uses to metabolize food for energy and maintain proper heart and nerve function. Vitamin B1 is a water-soluble vitamin that is needed for the production of energy from glucose, for transmission of electrical messages in the nerves and the muscle cells, including the heart, and the production of the red blood cells. It is needed for synthesis of some important amino acid and play a role in digestion. It is also involved in the transport of glucose within cells and in the function of pancreatic beta cells, which produce insulin hormone, making it important for people with diabetes. In short, that means for everyone that knows that have diabetes, this vitamin B1 can help you a lot. But in most cases, you have insulin resistance and you don't know about it because those subtle symptoms, you don't recognize it or don't pay attention to it. That doesn't mean that you don't have this insulin resistance. This means vitamin B1 is going to help you a lot. Vitamin B1 is rapidly lost from the body through the kidneys, and most people only have stores sufficient for the last 1 month. A regular diet supply is therefore essential. Food sources include whole grains, oats, soy flour, pasta, meats, especially pork and the duck, seafood, nuts, and pulses. Brewer's yeast and the yeast extract are also good sources. Vitamin B1 is easily lost by food processing, chopping, mincing, liquidizing, canning, and preserving. Boiling reduces thiamine content of the food by half and it is water soluble. It is also destroyed by high temperatures at adding baking powder. Toasting bread can lose almost a third of this vitamin B1. So this vitamin B1 had many health benefits for our body. They show it's very important that vitamin B1 can control insulin resistance or diabetes. But what are most uses and health benefits if you take vitamin B1 regularly? First one is that can help you with tiredness. Many older people have low intakes of thiamine. Supplements may help them to increase feeling and general being well, reduce fatigue and boost appetite. Vitamin B1 may have beneficial effects on the mood, promoting calmness, clear-headedness and elation. People with low levels of vitamin B1 are less likely to feel composed or self-confident and more likely to suffer from depression than those with higher levels. Among healthy young females, low thiamine status was associated with poor mood, and an improvement in thiamine status after 3 months supplementation was associated with improving mood. Also, vitamin B1 is so good for your heart health, prevent atherosclerosis, and also one of the main functions of the vitamin B1 is going to help you with your eyes. That is very, very important. Vitamin B1 had many other health benefits for our body. Those are just some of them. But for today's show, if you have your frequent night urination, you can get a lot of health with vitamin B1. Vitamin B1 you can find in the food sources. That is very good, but also recommended daily dose for adults is the 1 milligram for men and 0.8 milligram for women. Right now we know that adults usually take minimum about 1 milligrams of the vitamin B1 each day, and this can help you a lot. You can take this vitamin B1 in the food supplements, but it must be in high quality. But I'm gonna help you a lot with the best natural sources of vitamin B1 and those food and those plants, and gonna help you a lot. Vitamin B1 food is especially nutritional: yeast, algae like spirulina, kelp or chlorella, sunflower seeds, macadamia nuts, black beans, lentils, soy, navy beans, beef liver, asparagus, trout, salmon, tuna, blue mussels, organic beef, pork, sweet potatoes, barley or corn. Plants containing vitamin B1 is alfalfa, burdock root, cayenne pepper, chamomile, chickweed, eyebright, fenugreek, dandelion, parsley, peppermint, outstraw, raspberry leaf, lead clover, rosehip, sage or yellow dog. This is probably the best sources of vitamin B1. For today's show, the most important vitamin that can help you a lot with frequent night urination is going to be vitamin B1. Always take it in B complex with extra B vitamin food supplements, or especially with food. For everyone that suffers with a frequent urination at night, maybe you have some advices for everyone that is help you with your problems. Maybe some natural remedies. Please comment below if you have any other suggestion. Thank you for following me. See you in the next video. Bye bye.